Hello, everybody. It is I, Midnight, from Midnight Gaming. We have returned. As you see, I'm just loading into the game. It's the lag, and I did a lot of gravel processing between episodes. Um, that is all the gravel we had processed back here. See, just a little bit processed. This is here. Uh, but I have plans, so press all this stuff down really quickly. Do-do-do-do. Throw all this stuff up in here. Let out. There we go. Let that process through. So that'll double it up for us so we can deal with that later. In terms of other stuff we got, I'm going to compress all this coal. It is taking up a lot of space. I have a plan. I did some while we're off camera, or while I was off camera, I mean. I did a little research to figure out what I wanted to do today, because I kind of wanted a plan of what to do instead of just winging it. I wanted to think about it for a minute because I got these. I got Grains of Infinity. That's something you can get from processing gravel. Also got some Infernium Essence. The wrong back button. In our Diamond Stiff Mesh. So if you look over here, we do have a couple Diamond Mesh. We got an Invar Hammer and some Viaducts. Those will be useful. Those will be nice later. I don't want to use the word useful because it's not super useful, but it'll be nice later because we can get around the base a little bit faster. Also, I have apples. Made lots of food. And we have this farm here and this farm here. So today, what we're going to start with, is I forgot to get them compacting drawers and a controller. Oh. I can spell. I know what I'm doing. What's all this stuff? Okay, now straight. So we are going. I'm going to do this. I would like to make a Cobbleworks. That's what it's called. And to do a Cobbleworks properly, we'll want a tier 5 eventually. We won't be able to get anything above tier 2 for the moment, but basically it's a room that automatically processes everything you need. You could need from gravel. So that'll be like sand, glass, all of that stuff. A little chest of things that I just threw down to take my inventory. Just, coal smasher there. So, sir, talking. We are going to work towards that. I think this is the only room I have power in at the moment. I barely have power here. I just have a singular magnetic dynamo powering a singular, magnetic generator powering a single pulverizer at the base level. This stuff is all good and fine and dandy. But I would like to get more going. So, couple words. So we can use. I want to get the simple. I want to get the alloy system going. I want to get alloys, and I want a sag mill. I want a simple sag mill, which we can then upgrade into a regular sag. Why? Sick. Also, there's an enhanced one. I forgot about the enhanced. So sag mills are cool, mostly because see if I can find a recipe here real quick without having to go search for it. Being a little lazy, but I'm about to give up on it. About 10 seconds from giving out. First off, look what we get with iron ore chunks. Iron, possible tin, possible nickel. That's pretty cool. That'll be nice. Not what I was looking for, but that'll be nice. I didn't even notice that. But what we're looking for right now is if you run a compressed block through, you get the uncompressed versions. So if I run gravel through, I get sand. If I run quadruple gravel, regular gravel, I get sand. If I get cobble, I get gravel. I skip the dirt step completely. Get dust, which is pretty cool. Skipping dirt will be nice. But also means we can start getting the resources we want faster because I'm going to be processing all kinds of resources to dying. Processing all kinds of resources to get stuff so we can get going on things. Fun fact: you get the cannibal achievement if you eat your own flesh. It's weird. Mob farm. Something I like to do at some point too. But we don't have enough diamonds for tier 3. Tier 4 requires blaze rods, which we can't really get easily right now. Chickens are an option. Wow, we got blindness for another 30 seconds. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Also looking in the wrong direction. So that's not bad. We can we can work towards all that. Make 2 chickens. I did make some chicken bait. I don't remember if that was in the last episode or if it was off camera. And I did dig out this room, which was done off camera. There we go. I dug it out while I was waiting for stuff to process. So I think, apologies. We've got this room here that's got the lava being generated and transported there. So I think what we'll do, we might make our cobble work right here. That'll also give us a straight shot. Why is this head that I just put in the way? To our processing room. Eventually, this processing room will just become an empty room because we won't need these anymore. Because my main resource generation for this pack will be chickens once we start getting those unlocked, which is something else I'd like to get or started working on. But I'm thinking first what we're going to do is we're going to get this room dug out, and then we're going to start making, I should say, our cobblers, so we can start getting all those resources. So I can start making systems easier, stuff easier. Because once I have stuff, I can make stuff. Also, the hole smasher is about to break. Will I get through this room before it breaks? We will find out. I'd also like to make more feral flare lanterns. They do look very well. There it goes. Then I'll make it through the room. It happened to me when I was doing the other side too. I was doing the room up there. Also, that's right here. Wall. There we go. Living room. Also, a mob farm should be on my to-do list. I do have the fan, which can be used to push things around. So we will start working towards that at some point soon. When that will be off the top of my head, I don't know. We will find out soon. We will find out. We'll start on that soon, I should say. hole here. A hole here. And a hole here. Here. I kind of like the way that looks too. I might make a room with that. One of those in it. Just that open gap up there. Also, we need a bookshelf. Once we get a bookshelf, I'll be able to get mending on this. Lights in this room for the time being. Let's see how we're getting resources right here. Isn't that nice? Look at all that iron. It's real quick. And so we are going to work towards our segment. For that we'll need a bunch of iron. So in fact, processing a bunch of iron right now. Not worrying about those, I'll get it later. We'll also need grains of infinity, which again, we have. I should grab those really quickly. There's 5 more iron pieces. There. Simple sag mills. These are highly efficient. Upgrading them will be a pretty high priority. Although they will be a bit annoying. Dark steel, for one, is annoying to make if I remember right. Iron, coal, and obsidian. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, so that's an enrichment chamber. That's not what I'm looking for right now. That's a later project. Yeah, simple seg. So we need some iron. I don't know what iron alloy is, actually. What is iron alloy? Is it easy to make? Particularly. It's pretty or dictionary with iron. Okay. I don't know why you'd want iron alloy. It just looks like an extra effort to make things. And stone gear. Stone gears are pretty easy to make. So it's like cobble. You don't even think you need the sticks. I think the sticks just that much. Maybe you do. Let's grab some sticks. Do there, and actually need 2 more there, so. I am about to craft a sword, however, because these Endermen are getting on my nerves. I don't normally have problems with Endermen, but they're getting annoying. We'll need some redstone. Ooh, don't have a lot of redstone. And I need 1 here. That's it, I guess. Okay, that's not bad. So I only need 2 of these. And I need an iron ingot, which I don't see there, or there, so I don't have any. Okay. Put that back in here. We're done with that. How much iron did I end up with? Wow, 3 stacks of iron plus 8. Not bad. Not bad at all. Throw the iron in here, because I just need a couple ingots real quick. Yay! Get that done. Is that still marked complete? Awesome. Damn it. I did them all. If I get them, I'll kill them all. Okay. Ding. Oh, something bad here. Let's need this. Hey, I need 2. Perfect. So I need some more iron. I need a couple pieces of flint. I have exactly 3. I need some cobble. really. Actually, I am waiting more for redstone. Okay. That's fine. We can work with that. And planks. And super segment. So the packaging will require 2% each, so we will need more iron at some point. Or iron, more redstone at some point. Soon. Um but we have a segment. Oot. Just because we have a segment doesn't mean all our so is that all about? This mod must have something about against lava generators, doesn't it? Remember that. Power generation. Alex consumes lava to generate RF. So it's I don't see anything negative about that. That was weird. What's this? Might be this thing, honestly. Put up there for a moment. Let's magma. We need more redstone. Okay, well, I guess that plan will have to wait till after the next. Or we'll have to wait for the next episode. Because I will process the rest of this stuff off screen. That sucked. Okay, that happened. Well, I'm really trying not to process gravel and whatnot on screen, just because it's pretty boring stuff. But might make an exception here. My hammer's about to 18. Stay over here. What? Damn it. Just compressed. Actually. No. Got that redstone right there. The rest of this stuff, I don't really care about that much. But yeah. On redstone. I want to make sure I got redstone in my inventory. We got it. So we already got 4, so that's enough for magma. So we're not getting a lot of resources right now. So I will process the rest of this between episodes. Probably enough redstone for the moment. Exactly enough redstone for the moment, actually. Well, have to look into it. That one. That was some ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. Gold. Not really. No gold in there. Got a little bit of gold. Not enough, but a little bit. This will be enough. Give me 1 gold. Yes, grindstone. Damn, what's grindstone? Oh, well that sucks. I'm grinding. Hopefully, get 2 out of this. That's what I need. Oh, I got a ton of gold down here. I forgot about that system. I thought I cleared this whole thing out. Yes, I didn't. Oops. No. I don't know why that exploded. That was weird. But I would like a leadstone energy duct. There's a lot of redstone. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah. NERGY. Phantom energy face, laser relays, RF transmitter. This is neat once we get into these things. They're really cool. Pretty cheap too. I mean, heavy redstone, but like all in all, fairly cheap. Because these things which are expensive. What did you do? Connect energy. Connect to an extraction cable to transfer power. Energy extraction cable requires a bunch of redstone. This is that. All of this stuff is going to require redstone. So I don't even need to ask. I know the answer to that question. Let's just grab the stack of dust. We need a bunch more redstone. That's redstone. I'm gonna be able to keep an eye on how much I've got on me. I do apologize. It's probably pretty boring for everybody, but so when we get a leadstone energy duct to hopefully this episode. So we are running out apparently of time. It was right that late. Cool, got everything I needed. So let's throw this stuff up here. I don't know what's useful. Lead. Need lead. Throw in the furnace. Eventually, we're gonna have to clean this thing out. We need this glass. Do I have glass? I do. I also have more those. Fairly cheap. Not super great. They only transfer 1,000 a tick, but no explosions this time. Awesome. So this does drain energy. I see it leaks 15 of whatever that symbol is. That is, or sorry, 0.05. Those units a tick. I don't remember the name for that unit. That is a show recipes button. But that is basically that equates to what's the word? It equates to RF. Well, put that in there. That'll take some time. Actually, nowhere near as long as I expected that to. I expect that to be a lot longer of a process. So, anyway, we will get a couple of these going. Put them in that back room over there, right there, and we'll have it automatically crafting these. Now, double compress is probably not how we'll go about it, but it'll be something along those lines. From there, what we'll do is I'll throw these in here to turn into a bunch of ingots. Also, that makes a ton of seared bricks. Forgot I had resources in here too. Still want to know why this exploded. Which is weird. But, this will process down. Once we get it processed down, can I turn these into crafting stations? Awesome. Those are useful. But I like the cobblestone ones. They're weird. That's not where that belongs. We will get we'll get works going. That's the word. We'll have a bunch of drawers with a bunch of things in it, so we'll have all the cobblestone creations against it. I don't know why I spelled dirt with a U. That was different. So sag mill of regular gravel gives me dirt. Okay. So we can do a sag mill and get dirt going as well. Also, I'd like to get glass. In a furnace of some sort. And can I get? Do they have any clear glass in this pack? Okay. That's a alloy smeltery specific thing. So we will also have plate clear glass, which is nice if you're like for decorations, stuff. Lava going beautifully. We are tons of lava, which is awesome. I'm ecstatic about that. This is running. This is running. We are raining RF. Not sure why. This whole system must be this thing up here. It's got to be this thing. It's the only thing that's draining a lot of energy. But I will get that dust sifted. There it is. Between episodes. But yeah. Also, all of that gravel, all that cobble is almost turned into gravel at this point. Like, this thing is so much faster for this purpose. So this will be our processing chest. And then we'll have some chests up here eventually. Until we can get this room built out. I'd like to get an alloy smelter as well still. Simple alloy smelter. But it's not that hard. I probably have the resources to do it right now, actually. After I eat an apple. Switch iron. There's it. Alloy smelter. Boom. Boom. We have an electric furnace now. On top of the electric furnace, it also does other things. So it can make ingots. It can make some of these alloys. It can also make bread and process gold and turn blues chunks into tier 3 mob chunks. Recycle an axe into a nugget, which is a decision to make. We got lithium dust. We can make inderium, vibrant alloys, which is good for power transfer. Yeah, still requires redstone now. So, but now we're building up power again because you're done. Oh, this thing's done. Look at that. Look at all those resources. Isn't that beautiful? And we're done there too. So we're gonna throw that back through because I need redstone. No, we're not. No, we're not. I need yeah, I'm slow. I need diamonds still. It's a lot of gravel. So that will be next episode. I want to call it here for the night, guys. I hope everybody has a great one. Off camera, I will process all that gravel, all my inventory now, and all this dust into resources. Oop, that's me. So yeah, we will process that off screen. One thing, do we have sugar cane seeds? We do. One more thing we're going to do. I think we have. So we have this mod. We do SNAD. So for years and years and years, there was a debate: does dirt or sand grow sugarcane faster? And the code is the exact same. But somebody went through and made the SNAD mod. SNAD is basically fast sand. It is legitimately faster than any other option. Of course, now nothing's growing because I'm talking about it. But it will grow sugarcane and cactus faster. So, all right, everybody. Hope everybody had a great day. Come back next time, and we'll return. Have a good one.